Okay, we are now in level 6. This is Camp Henday. Normally you would have like no energy getting to this level. Depending on how much you have, you can do what I'm about to do. You can jump and then jump again to get straight here. One thing to note, you now have the life seed, so everything you can one-shot apart from the big ghosts. You can, these Emerita swarms you can one-shot. If you're missing energy, just either fall out of the tube or get to the edge of the tube and zap that reactor, and then do what I just did. You want to land on the left-hand side of this pipe. You can do it on the right side as well, it doesn't really matter, seeing as it's a symmetrical circle. But you want to run down inside this tube. The steepness of the angle doesn't matter as long as you're running downhill in terms of the game. Like as long as you can convince the game you're running downhill, that's fine. So we want to run downhill, get into that corner and jump, double jump and get on top of the building. So like this. Again, it's really important that you have a comfortable 180-degree turning angle on your mouse, that your sensitivity is correct for you. So again, and that's how you get on top of here. From here, there's a lot of things we can do. Most of them like differing difficulty levels. So I'm gonna show what I do in my runs, and I'm gonna show what other people do. So I land here, I run off this, and I do a pan, I double jump, and I do a pan, and I land right here, and then I do another one. And I want to land over here. I want to have speed getting to those rocks right there. If I can't, we have to do backup strats. If you're low on energy here, like I am, you go right here. I don't remember this lineup anymore. But right, you can see the left eye of the two glowing eyes there. Stand on this rail, look on the left of those two glowing eyes, and there's a reactor there that you can zap from, which is just a helpful tool if you're out of energy. So if you can't get a bounce off this rock that takes you up there, but you still want to continue the run, you go on the bridge, you jump up here. A lot of these things look like you can run on them, but you actually can't. So you land where I landed, you jump, you land here, run off, jump, double jump, and you want to land right here because that is a good slope. You run up it, jump, double jump, and then go to a location I'm going to show you right now, and then I'm going to do the level again. Actually, I might complete the level first. So we want to keep going, keep going. So you get to this point, and you can tell there's like a hill down, there's a tree to your left, that's where the houses are. Here you want to stop your momentum. You can do that by pressing shift and holding it for about half a second while on the ground. And we want to run down here. You want to gain as much speed as we can and then run up here and jump. I failed. It's the bottom part of this slope is a bit annoying. So if you're having trouble, don't go too far right on the way down there. I'm just gonna do it again. But there are very optimal ways to do this level really fast, and again, it really comes down to being creative and finding a solution depending on where you are and what your speed is and how much energy you have remaining, which is what makes the run fun. But so I failed again. So if you fail twice like me, you can land here. So I'm just that's where we tried to jump off from. You can land here, that's where we're going, those 3 tanks. Run down this ledge and then run up and jump. And if you still don't make it like I did, you land on this ledge. You be careful, don't fall down, and get to this point. This is where it's really important that you know the top of your jump, so you can double jump at the correct time. So you jump, double jump, and then get over. So it's very tight, but you can do it. So I'm just gonna kill this guy to show. You're supposed to get here, and you're supposed to need the magnetic boots to do this part. But you can run on the ramp, jump when it's uphill, do a pan and double jump and get to this part. You can, if you don't get enough height because you're not experienced enough with crabbing, you can just land in this hole as well. That hole. I'm gonna demonstrate it once more. So run here, do a pan and double jump. And from here you just do the level normally. Here you want to do a pan, get as far as possible, double jump as late as possible, and try to turn it right into this hole, which is the end of the level. So I'm just going to complete it now and then go back to the start to show other ways of doing the start. Okay, so we're at the start again. You run out. Oops, I failed. If you fail, that's fine. Just get to the staircase and you only lost a few seconds. Grab energy on the way down. Run on the slopes. Jump, double jump. And then here's another way of doing it. You just get on top of the rocks, get over the rocks, and get to the bridge as fast as you can. Do not fall down anywhere apart from on the bridge. Because falling down ruins a lot. So again, if you have enough speed, you want to land on these rocks and get a jump to over here. You can see that in people's PBs, and it should be clear how to progress from there. But again, it's very much a case of if you can do it under your skill level and or your like position, energy level, everything. So it will just take time and adjustments. So you want to land on this texture, run, jump, and then get up and go to the ending again. This time I'll show it working correctly. So again, every time you can, either run down a slope or do a crab to get as much speed as possible. Reset your speed and then run down and do the same thing I'm doing. So if you can't land in the hole itself, right? If you can't land in the hole itself, you can either land on top of this house, or yeah, up on top of here. Show how that looks. They didn't really texture the top of this roof, so it's very annoying to run on. But you just want to get down in this hole anyway. So either you can fall down or you can land on the roof if you're feeling uncomfortable. If you can't do any of these things, if you can't do the skip or anything, you can just get to down here and you always land down there. What you do, you land down here, and as fast as you can, you want to, you see these silos that lead, that's where you run through later. You want to get to the other side of them, get on the back side here, and then from here get up. You can scale the mountain from here. So there's a bunch of ways to scale the mountain. Just depends on what you did and what slopes you got to. And from here you don't even need to do a crab here. You can just double jump across and then you will be here. Yeah, that's I think that's covered the most the things in this level. There's still a lot of ways to do the start, like a lot of ways. But yeah, if you have problems with this level, ask in the Discord. people will help. So see you in Proving Grounds, the next level.